Alrighty, so it's Monday. I've got a case of the Mondays. I have a headache, sore throat. I think I might be getting a little sick here, but we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll anyways. We're gonna roll with some Tony Robbins. I don't normally watch Tony Robbins. I have nothing against the guy. It's just not my cup of tea. But you know what? I'm gonna step outside my usual and broaden my horizons a little bit. So come on that journey with me. Let's do this shit.
I say go yourself.
I see. Okay, good. That's good. I'm glad to see the feminine is fully developed in you.
I'm about 99% masculine.
Oh God. Oh, she has to announce she's 99% masculine. I mean, it sounds like a brag. That's the thing, lady. It's not a personality. Okay, that's not what that is. But when you are in your masculine, your personality does suck.
99%? Wait a second. Move over. We'll move over. I just want to see this.
I think he's gonna call her up.
I just want to get a closer look. "99% masculine."
Yes.
Look at the state right now. Is this your idea of masculine?
No.
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 Oh, this is the 1% that shows up every now and then?
Yes.
I see. It shows up when a masculine energy shows up. Then she goes,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I recognize that right away. Yeah, when a lot of women, they act dominant around certain people, certain men, but when there's a real masculine presence, then they revert back into their feminine.
goes
I
back
think
feminine. But
that's what she's doing.
she surrounds herself with men that are more feminine and calls herself masculine. Because you
Yeah.
actually do become masculine around them.
I mean, I've learned in the seminar I need to be more feminine, but it's just a difficult thing to do.
Is it?
I mean, I feel like
I just walked up to you and you changed states somehow, and it wasn't attraction. It's not hard. It's that you keep surrounding yourself with people you think you can control. And the fastest way you control them is you tear them down. Now, you don't always do it verbally and directly because that's a little dangerous.
Yeah, so she definitely surrounds herself with weak men, and there's a plethora of those. There's an abundance of weak men out there. There's an abundance, unfortunately.
So you do that in your own head. And you demonstrated 4 or 5 times in the first 3 sentences that you spoke about your boss and everybody else, did she not? You emasculated all of them as fast as you could. Because there's 2 ways to be significant. One is work your ass off and grow and take risks and go through the injustice of life that we all go through. Or the other is tear everybody else down.
Right.
And have the illusion that they're going down, you're moving up. Have you ever been with a woman?
I'm really attracted to men. The problem is,
Yeah, so yeah, I think that is true what he said when he said that she surrounds herself with men she can control. I think that's the key point. And yeah, I think that's how a lot of women how they get into relationships or even business partnerships. They pick people based on control, people that they think that are below them. So they're looking for that benefit, and he is right. There are 2 ways that you can raise your status. You can build yourself up, right? Like he said, doing the work, or you can just tear others down. And of course, she seems like someone who would take the path of least resistance because, yeah, that second option, it's a lot easier to choose. So
I turn them like tires.
You turn them like tires.
Yeah. So they rotate right in and out.
Yeah, I understand. What kind of men do you tend to rotate truthfully?
So it's been half and half. So I would say definitely go for sometimes the feminine side, but more recently it's been the very masculine type.
And how would you rotate a masculine? I'd just love to hear this. If they were truly
Usually
masculine.
in the bedroom.
And your idea of rotating him in the bedroom would be?
I'm very feminine.
Oh, you become very feminine.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the bedroom, you become very feminine. And then how does that rotate him?
I just don't keep them.
You don't keep them.
Yeah. So I don't let them get close enough.
that's interesting. Not shocking at all. I mean, dude, when somebody is talking about relationships like tire rotation, like a tire rotation schedule, it's obvious well, of course she's not looking for any genuine connection if she's cycling through people like that and views them as such. But yeah, her femininity is very situational. It only shows up when it benefits her, and happens to benefit her in the bedroom, of course.
Perhaps you're confused.
Hold on, before he does that thing, that's crazy. She's letting him do that. That's wild. But yeah, she definitely has one of those avoidant personalities just by rotating people, because that usually means that she doesn't let anyone get close enough to see the real her, the real problems that are underneath, because she's got a lot of cracks and fissures for sure. Oh my gosh, dude.
And they leave your ass.
Oh,
and
dang.
are very happy that you rotate them, because perhaps you're confused.
Oh my
and
gosh.
they leave your ass. And are very happy that you rotate them, because they want to get away the minute you become the masculine.
Dang. All right, Jeez Louise, man. That was hardcore. I didn't know he was going to do that. That's crazy. I always wonder if, because I've seen a few of his videos in the past before where I think there was one where this guy, he wanted to off himself, and he stood up, and they had a really good engagement, and I think he's able to really, from what I have seen, I should probably watch him more, because the stuff that I have seen, I did like it. I think he's able to really break through those shells that people create, those masks. And yeah, we all wear masks. And you can really tell when someone hasn't faced themselves like her, because she has that avoidant personality, avoidant of being vulnerable around other people, choosing people that she can control. I've met that kind of woman before. They're not fun to be around. I think he was spot on that. Yeah, they leave her because they can't stand that other side of her. And that's the thing about men. They are able to still be intimate with a woman sexually without even liking them. But with that woman, I think that there's some unhealthy pathology or something that I think she uses sex as a form of distraction. That would be my guess. If she's avoidant, I think that's a way for her to avoid having to deal with herself. And I think those men, they see that, and they get the heck out of there. They see what she's doing, and of course they have their own selfish agenda as well. And so it's just two people that are using each other for their own sexual pleasure, and then yeah, that's it. And I think that is the majority of interactions between men and women these days. I mean, maybe not the majority. It's pretty significant amount, especially with dating apps. I think that dating apps are really, the way that they truly function is just, it's DoorDash for sex. That's what that is. Because you can look through the menu of people, and if you're a hot enough guy and gal, then I mean, that's the thing. Even the below average women, they can find success on dating apps. But with men, the men that are attractive, that they've got it going on, they can use that app to avoid their shadows. They can find different women for a night, multiple nights out of the week or out of the month. And I think that is a lot of people, because they don't have any meaning or purpose. What is that quote where people they dive into pleasures when they don't have meaning? Who said that? I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, it was Viktor Frankl. He said when a person can't find a deep sense of meaning, they distract themselves with pleasure. I think that is the milieu that we live in the West. I think a lot of people, they have no meaning. So they distract themselves with these pleasures, and unfortunately it's other people that they use for that. I know I talk about the negative behaviors that women have, but men have them as well. We are in a very unhealthy society. Both men and women are lost. A lot of people are lost and they don't feel anything. So many people are numb. And the term narcissist does get thrown around a lot. I think a lot of us are. At the very least, maybe not clinically, but we are very self-focused. We do focus on what can we get out of this or that. We do use people to benefit ourselves, whatever that may be. And some people are very Machiavellian about it, and others are pretty straightforward about it. I kind of appreciate people that aren't Machiavellian about it, and they just flat out tell you. It's not respectable, but at least they have the common decency to warn you ahead of time, right? I don't think I'm really going anywhere. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just kind of riffing right now. My headache's starting to go away, which is nice. There's just a lot to ponder, and I tend to do that, especially now. I've just been laying down on the couch for most of the day, just dealing with the headache and just not feeling very well. Got a case of the Mondays, man. I should probably watch Office Space. That might be a good thing to do. I find a lot of meaning in doing this. I like creating content and speaking my mind and creating engagement and talking to all of y'all. And I get a lot of really great comments from people saying that my content has helped them see things differently, or they were in a bad spot in a relationship or something, and something that I said in a video, it made them see something that they were blind to. That's what I really care about. I care about doing that. And of course I do this for a living. But I genuinely enjoy doing it because I feel like I do have some power to help. I don't feel so, because I understand that a lot of people as individuals, you feel powerless and helpless because you think, what can I do? The world is so far gone. What can I even do? I love the analogy that it's like shooting a BB gun at a freight train. I got that from Armageddon. What's his face? Billy Bob Thornton's character says that's like shooting a BB gun at a freight train. When they talk about shooting nukes at the asteroid. But that's what it feels like. Maybe I'll watch Armageddon, because a lot of days it would kind of be nice to I don't know, have one of those situations where, although I'm sure it would probably create a Mad Max situation if there was an actual asteroid that was heading for Earth. It would be interesting to see what would happen with humanity. I'm sure that it would go sideways in a lot of places, but not in all places. I'm sure you would see the worst in humanity and the best in humanity all at the same time. I think that's just how it goes. Because, yeah, I too have said bring the asteroid. Just when I'm out in public, dealing with the public. And I've talked about going into grocery stores and everybody looking pissed off. I'm one of those people. I have resting bitch face. I have RBF. So, and sometimes I'll either put my hood up, and I usually come in sweatpants. I'm 40. I like being comfortable. I don't care about dressing to impress and looking cool. I don't care about that at all. I just want to just be casual. I hate formal clothes. Those are, if I have to wear them, I am so excited to just shed those and go back into my joggers and a hoodie. Totally love that. But I talk about humanity, and we are a part of it, obviously. Us creators, we criticize it, but at the end of the day, we're part of it. We are society. Each and every one of us, we are the building blocks of society. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this at all. I do have a video that I want to react to. It's an older gentleman that's talking about growing old, and that is something that terrifies me quite a bit, is getting older. Life gets really weird when you hit 40. Honestly, it's been really weird for me. And all I can think of is just when I was younger, in my 20s, and how much fun I had. Maybe, yeah, midlife crisis, I don't know. You do have those existential moments of just thinking about, because life goes really quickly when you get older, and also when you have kids, because their timeline is your timeline. You're viewing life through benchmarks in their life of them getting older and walking and running and being in school. They're in first grade, second grade, third grade, and I'm blown away that my son he's going to be 12 this year, which is wild. So feels like only yesterday he was a baby. I don't know. I'm just going on a tangent at this point. I'm gonna shut her down, and I'm gonna find a movie to watch, probably Armageddon, or maybe I'll do a double feature here on the old TV. Do a double feature of Armageddon and Office Space. That's quite the combination. But yeah, love you guys, and I'll see you on Tuesday. See you next Tuesday.